There were reports coming in from around about 5 o'clock this morning, local time, so a couple of hours ago, saying that the city or the town of Sloviansk was being stormed by the Ukrainian military, that a military operation had begun there. But the picture now is much, much less clear. Those reports were coming from the Russian media initially. I've spoken to pro-Russian militant fighters on checkpoints at several points in Sloviansk, in the center of the town. They're saying, and I could hear in the background, there was nothing unusual. They're saying things were calm, but they're all saying that there was fighting on the outskirts of the town earlier this morning. As I say, I could hear nothing in the background. They said they'd seen nothing where they were. They did say there were claims that two Ukrainian helicopters had been shot down. We haven't been able to confirm that with the Ukrainian military, the defense ministry there, but certainly it's what the pro-Russian groups are saying. They're claiming to have shot down two helicopters. And they say that there was shooting this morning on the outskirts of town at checkpoints there. I spoke to one pro-Russian fighter at one of the checkpoints on the outskirts of town, the last checkpoint on the way from Slavinsk to Kharkiv in the north. He said all he said that had happened there was that one Ukrainian APC armoured vehicle had approached the checkpoint, but he said there'd been no shooting there either. So at the moment, although pro-Russian groups inside Sloviansk are talking about, one woman told me, the start of World War III, I have to say that so far we haven't been able to confirm any fighting actually having taken place yet.
Yeah, I think the context is really important here, isn't it? We're just seeing reports here on the AP Newswire of gunfire and blasts having been heard around Sloviansk. Russian state media is saying that the city is being stormed. That may not actually be the case, but something is definitely going on there.
It does seem that something happened this morning. Some kind of operation seems to have taken place on the outskirts of town. But yes, as you say, Russian media reporting all sorts of things. But even their correspondent on one of the Russian channels here coming up live, it was all calm in the background. He said there was no fighting in Sloviansk itself either. And all of these reports talking about something happening on the outskirts of the city. There was an air raid siren that was sounded from around about 5:30 this morning. I spoke to a spokesperson for the head of the pro-Russian groups there. She's the one who talked about World War III. She said that the siren had sounded, it had stopped now. But she also said that inside Sloviansk itself, everything was calm. The pro-Russian men that I spoke to on the checkpoint all said that they were ready for action, but certainly none of them said that they were seeing any action at the moment.